One morning, the sky suddenly darkened. At first, no one noticed. They thought it was just a passing storm. But this was no ordinary storm. When the first drop fell, no one realized it. Then another, and then another. And the earth seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the rain to stop. Minutes turned into days, days into months, months into years. And eventually, the planet itself seemed to forget when the rain had begun, because this rain lasted for a staggering 2 million years. It poured endlessly, like an unrelenting flood washing over the earth. Every drop tested the lives of living creatures. Every storm redrew the boundaries of the ecosystem. The rain was relentless, seeping into the soil, filling valleys, and carving new rivers, reshaping the very face of the planet. Around 230 million years ago, the Earth was much hotter, drier, and more barren than it is today. Volcanoes erupted constantly, filling the atmosphere with carbon dioxide and water vapor. One night, a massive eruption shook the planet. This was no ordinary eruption. It was a cataclysm that overturned the planet's weather systems, shaking all life and reshaping ecosystems. In seconds, water vapor filled the sky, clouds grew heavy, and darkness fell. And then the rain began. But this was no ordinary rain. It fell ceaselessly, an endless deluge that swept across the land, overflowing rivers and drowning forests. Plants rotted, forests vanished, and species disappeared one by one. Every raindrop was like a nail hammered into the coffin of the old order of life. Each drop reshaped fate, choosing the strong and washing away the weak. Mountains were carved by torrents, rivers changed course, and valleys turned into lakes. Humans were not there. Only a silent, relentless force remained. Nature was rewriting its own rules. Yet, amid this catastrophe, an unnoticed miracle began. Small, ordinary, seemingly insignificant creatures survived the endless rain and harsh environmental conditions. Over time, the rain and floods strengthened them, making them more agile, resilient, and clever. Every danger honed their survival skills, testing them through evolution. As the climate changed and ecosystems began to stabilize, these small creatures multiplied across the emptied forests and plains. They adapted to the muddy, waterlogged terrain, discovering ways to find food, shelter, and protection from predators. And then, after 2 million years, the rain suddenly stopped. For the first time, the sky cleared, revealing a world almost unrecognizable. The land began to green again, the atmosphere stabilized, and sunlight hit the Earth's surface warmly for the first time in ages. The empty ecosystems opened the door for new life. Small and seemingly ordinary dinosaurs began to thrive, grow, and evolve. Once tiny, insignificant, and vulnerable, these creatures became the dominant and powerful species of the New World. Their rivals were gone, and the environment offered them the perfect conditions to flourish. Evolution had given them the greatest gift. The Earth was now theirs. Today, every raindrop that falls from the sky echoes that ancient storm. It reminds us that sometimes a catastrophe does not just destroy, it also opens the door to new life, new kingdoms, and unexpected opportunities. This 2 million-year-long endless rain fueled the rise of dinosaurs and reshaped the fate of the planet in silence. Rivers still carry the memory of those floods, mountains bear the scars, and the green forests whisper of the creatures that once survived against all odds. The Earth rewrote itself, using the remnants of the past to shape the future, and the life born in the shadow of this ancient disaster determined the new order of the planet.